My name is Maggie McKee. I'm a mom, a community activist, and a former award-winning journalist. You could say I'm a professional troublemaker, but I like to think that it's good trouble. I'm running for Quincy City Council because the way things are being run in City Hall isn't working for us, and I believe it's time for leadership that actually listens to our concerns and takes meaningful action to address them. I've spent years doing just that, and I want to use my experience to make life better for you. That means a city that's more affordable, a government that's more accessible, and neighborhoods that feel more connected. The most important thing to know about me is that I literally cannot stay silent when I see injustice. I learned how to speak out from my mother, a free spirit who raised me between marches to the White House and envelope stuffing for various causes. I'm also curious by nature, and after studying physics in college, I taught English in Vietnam and Japan before embarking on a career in science journalism. My husband and I moved to Wollaston about 16 years ago to start our family, and over time I became more involved in the community, serving on the board of Quincy Climate Action Network and chairing a city task force on food waste. Later, I helped found two groups dedicated to improving our city: the Quincy Tree Alliance, which acts to protect our city's tree canopy, and Quincy Votes, a nonpartisan nonprofit that supports civic engagement. I started both groups because I saw a problem that needed to be addressed. Mature, healthy trees being cut down to simplify road work in one case, and more than 8 out of 10 eligible voters sitting out an election in the other. I had to do what I could to fix those problems. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I could not sit idly by when the mayor and council proposed and voted to give themselves 79% and 50% pay raises last year, without any consultation from the people. Working with other residents, I helped organize a petition drive to legally undo the pay hikes. That campaign was one of the most rewarding things I've done in my life. I spoke to countless neighbors who also felt that City Hall had shut its doors to the people. I realized that these raises were a symptom of a larger culture of complacency and going along to get along that allows bad ideas to slide through without any debate. Our movement collected 6,000 signatures in just 20 days, which to me was a huge victory. Though we fell short of the 8,000 needed to repeal the raises, we did succeed in delaying them. We forced City Hall to change course. That brings me to my Ward 5 campaign. I decided to run for this council seat because I want to use my outspokenness and passion for justice to fight for a better future for our city. Did you know that 99.4% of council votes last year were unanimous? That lack of debate and rigor has real-world impacts. From wasteful pay raises to costly statues, our city is moving in the wrong direction. Too much happens behind closed doors. Too many decisions are made without debate. Too much money is spent frivolously. Our debt and spending have caused Quincy's bond rating to be downgraded. That can make borrowing more expensive, which means fewer services for more money, and it could even mean tax hikes. And still, there's no debate or discussion. We should demand more from our elected officials. We shouldn't accept good enough when good enough means staying silent when it matters most. I'm running to offer a different kind of leadership. I believe in dialogue, in knocking on doors and hearing what people have to say. I believe in doing my homework, in asking tough questions. I believe in a government of, by, and for the people. If elected, I will focus on 3 main things: on eliminating corruption so our government can better serve the people, on holding developers accountable so they pay their fair share of taxes and don't price people out, and on addressing constituent concerns like speeding cars and gaping potholes. For years, I've been an outspoken and effective advocate for our community, working to clean up both our environment and our government. Now, I want to push for even more progress as your Ward 5 City Councilor. I hope to earn your vote for change on November 4th. I promise to be a councilor who shows up, listens, and speaks out. And you know I will, because, as I hope I've demonstrated here, I literally can't help myself.